Wow, today is February the 15th, 2021. I am right here at the Hyatt Hotel, LAX, California. LA, California, precisely. Uh, the election, the Republican Party, they need to wake up to see what is happening now in Texas, in most of the states that they are from, actually, that they reside where they live. This is quite a remarkable situation, a remarkable predicament, underprepared, and funding is not the issue here. The issue is mostly the deception that the Republican Party choose to indulge in just because that it promotes whatever they believe in. Clearly, there are changes concerning the weather pattern. It might not make so much difference, but what happened today actually started since Saturday, roughly. I take it back a little bit. Preamble was actually the 31st of December slash the 1st of January, New Year. That one I was stuck in it. I was coming back from Odessa on 20 East towards Dallas. Road was shut down. I spent 23 hours in my car. Ice, the road was pure ice. Even when we got out to pee, when you're peeing, your pee is freezing up. Imagine that. It was that cold. Now, that was not enough, right? Now you have even much colder. I mean, since I have been in the USA, I have not seen 2 degrees Celsius, 5 degrees Celsius in Texas. But that's what they're having today. Tomorrow, again, is going to drop to 1 degree Celsius. Possibly right now, it might be 1 degree. Is that even Celsius? No, I take it back. It's not even Celsius. It's Fahrenheit. To make matters worse. But the funny thing is this, that I still cannot understand why Republicans choose to be so deceptive to their own people. It's like a blind leading the blind. The former President Donald J. Trump, pulled United States out of the World Climate Accord or the Paris Climate Accord or whatever they call it. That the climate change is a hoax. I don't know. So was this snow and the ice being dumped in Texas manufactured? Because I want to see the scientists that cooked it up, that actually manufactured it, whereby now snow, ice, 100-car pileup, 20-car pileup, casualties, just because of ignorance. I mean, for how long would Republicans deceive their people? Because it's their people that they're deceiving. Everybody in the world knows that the climate is changing. Everybody knows. There are facts to prove it. If you don't even if you don't need facts and numbers, you just got one today. That should be enough for you to see, oh my God, this has never happened. But we need to now start creating, having a better contingency just in case if this might become something that might become a pattern or might happen more frequently or even sporadic. You still have to plan accordingly. But for me to still hear moving forward about climate changes being a hoax, man, then those Republicans must be on something, because it's not real. It's not normal for human beings to keep perpetuating deceit or keep pushing deceit to their own people because they want to maintain a base. It's beyond election here. It should be beyond that. I mean, look at these changes happening in the world. Look at these changes, shifts in the USA. Places where they used to get more snow, they're not even getting as much snow now. They're getting more rain, right? Places that they used to get more rain, they're not getting rain. They're getting more sunshine. And yet you will say that there's no climate change happening. Their global warming is not real. All of them are hoax. We are hoaxing. I don't even know which language to use. We are hoaxing. People are faking it. As I am saying, I'm doing this video because I want it to be in my memory bank. I want it to be something I can look back on and remember this day. I am eventually going to edit it. I'm going to try to add videos. I'm going to try to add pictures, clips of what just happened. And yet, so that we can have a reference point, because it's enough for people to keep lying. Enough is enough. Maybe when now they lie, you can give them a reference point and say, are you sure this is really a hoax? Because we have evidence to prove it here. It happened. Unless if you can point me to the scientist or the what they call them, the climate people, meteorologists or whatever, that actually manufactured these weather changes that just happened in Texas today. Well, starting from Friday. I mean, crazy cold. I've lived in Dallas now, in Dallas area, since 2008. I have seen snow, I have seen sleets, I have seen ice, but what is happening whereby I can't even get a flight out to go to Dallas? I'm stuck in LA. I wanted to fly in this weekend to see my family. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Not only that, over 6,000 flights has been cancelled from LAX around the USA. Over 6,000 flights. Now, is that still a hoax? That shouldn't be a hoax. Or whatever Republicans call it. Listen, I'm not from here, I know that. I might be a black person, I understand that too. Because possibly I'm going to get people that will say, oh, he's a black, he's a whatever they call her, the M word. But come on, man. Common sense should be common. If you are not able to go read for yourself, find somebody that can read for you and tell you what is really going on, and stop listening to all these politicians, because that's what they are. They are frankly politicians. Trump himself is a politician. He's a bad one indeed, but he's a politician. All of those representing you, us, whoever they're representing, whether white, whether black, whether Republicans, whether Democrat, they are all politicians. But at least the Democratic politicians, they're not ignorant to the climate changing, because it's changing. That is something you need to take politics out of and actually do the homework yourself. Listen, these are for the older folks, older white folks that are Republicans. If you're not able to do this, research yourself, have your kids do it. Have your children's children do it, and get back to you. Ask them simple, basic questions. It's not difficult. Basic questions. Son, daughter, whatever. Is the climate really changing? I just want the facts, the truth. Don't follow whatever most of these politicians are telling you, because it's to their own benefit. They are either trying to promote a company that is trying to sell a product, Now they will withhold the truth from you, but it doesn't stop you from you doing your own research. It doesn't stop you from you doing your own digging around, because if you dig around, you find the information you need. The information you need is that climate is changing. There is no doubt about that. Climate is changing, and it will continue changing. But for people, for a president to use the like, I guess, an amplifying pulpit whereby he should have been able to tell people, or an amplifying stage whereby he could have been able to tell people the truth and be genuinely honest to his people, to his base. Instead, Donald J. Trump told the country that climate changes is a hoax. Man, even if he's ignorant, let's even say he's ignorant, what about you as an individual? Why would you indulge in such a thing or support it? These are questions we need to be asking ourselves. This has nothing to do with a white or black. It's really not color issue. It's just you looking at your surroundings and seeing what is really happening. Everything don't have to be about color. We look at color every single time, but there is something beyond that, because deep beneath, between me, you, the white, the brown, the black, whatever, we have a heart that beats. It doesn't beat any different. Our heart does not beat any different. The same vein that flow through you, the blood that flow through you is not different color. If they cut me today or cut you, it's red. It has hemoglobin in it. Yours doesn't have diamond flowing inside you. It's the same blood. We have to be brutally honest to ourselves. In order for us to start saving this planet that we call Earth, if we genuinely want to preserve it. But let's please stop indulging in all these stupid politicians' game that they are playing and ploy. Because at the end of the day, they might go back and they're happy. It's sad.